What's up, Dice Crew? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. Now, look, we got Cartoon53 weighing in on the situation pertaining to G-Face. I don't know if you guys have caught it, but I'm sure y'all have. It been like on all kind of media sites and platforms. And G-Face, it's like looking like he's some type of informant or whatnot, or at least somebody who have done some telling, right? But we got Cartoon speaking on the situation. If y'all familiar with it, Cartoon and G-Face had a misunderstanding a while back, and I guess it kind of got like handled or whatever and worked out. But that's just me giving y'all a little small rundown. Let's tune in and see what Cartoon got to say. I'm going to keep it a Benji for y'all doing my reaction. Y'all keep it a Benji for me in the comments. Shout out to the Dice Crew and shout out to the sponsors. Y'all are down bullies. I'm going to have a link in the description so y'all can tune in with them. Let's rock.
Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon53. And I'm back. Listen. Well, you can tell from the title what I'm finna speak about. And one of the reasons why I'm gonna speak on this is because the cat's out of the bag. Now, for y'all out there who know what that means, the cat's out of the bag. That means the secret is out. What was done in the dark has came to the light. Everyone knows, So that's how I'm going to speak on it because, I try to do my best not to go nowhere near what people in LA got going on. Just too messy. It gets took out of, it's just too much for me. So I try to go around it. But anyway, every now and then, like I say, something will pop up to where I will speak on it, such as this. Okay, G-Face. We get direct and straight to the point. As y'all out there who know that have been watching my channel for a minute, y'all know me and G-Face, we had an issue last year. We had an issue to where we was gonna get out. And the only reason why that didn't take place is because at the time I couldn't get a flight. I couldn't get back to LA, put it like that. And it took a little too long. I was like, okay, I can't get there this month, but I'll be back next month, and we'll go from there. That was the edit that I told him. I say, look, I can't get back to LA right now, but I say I'll definitely be back next month, and we definitely go from there. Between then and me coming back to LA, he had got at me on set. He was trying to get at me, but I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to talk. I was upset. But through other people, shout out Tazo TV. Tazo, he can verify this because he was on the phone when we first spoke because we spoke through him. He like, hey, big dog, man, just listen to him, man. Listen to what he got to say. I'm like, man, I don't want to hear what this fool got to say, man. This fool done told me, man, done called me a bitch, talk about he stabbed the homie, he did this, and this. No, it's on. So, listen to him. I went on and listened to what G-Face had to say because he wanted to really talk. And come to find out that the whole thing should not never have went to where it had went to because I got on his head about a video he made basically toward Wack. Now, like I say, y'all know I don't know Wack, and I was just jumping in on it because, you know what I'm saying, the way it was some racial stuff. So, of course, I was going to get in on that. But anyway, he had reached out to me in my comments, you know what I'm saying, basically smoothing the whole thing over. Like, big dog, hey, man, I ain't got nothing with you, man. Me and you, we all right, man. I don't even know you, man. Boo, boo, boo. I ain't, it's toward him and not you and boo, boo, boo. My bad on if I said this, and this. Which was cool, but I had missed it. I didn't see it. Back then, I might read comments, I might not, all right? I might read a few of them, and I might not read a few of them. But I missed his. To say, if I would have read that comment, I never would have made a second video. You know what I'm saying? Because I made a second video basically verbally attacking him. Whoa. That really kind of put him in it really put him in a position where he didn't have a choice but to verbally come back at me in a disrespectful way to defend himself. I can understand that. You kill my dog, I'm going to kill your cat. You hit me, I'm going to hit you back. That type of get down. And so once that happened, that's when we went to exchanging words. Um, during the back and forth videos, he had made a statement that, yeah, man, when I was in the pen, I stabbed your homeboy such and such. That pissed a lot of people off.
I ain't gonna lie, I was even offended when he said that. You know what I mean? Like I just felt like that was something that, like, if it actually took place, you should have pretty much left that on the yard or whatever that happened, wherever it happened at, behind them walls. And you should have been more mindful about what you was gonna say. Because when you attack somebody and you start putting out the brand that multiple people represent, people can take that some type of way. And I definitely felt like, he was out of line for like broadcasting that or putting that out there like that. And I knew that a lot of people from that same background that he was disrespecting wasn't gonna be feeling that.
In my section, that pissed a lot. Pen, I stabbed your homeboy such and such. That pissed a lot of people off in my section. That pissed a lot of people off in my section. And I mean, to the point to where it put me in a position where I have no choice but to come see him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't fold under peer pressure like that. You know what I'm saying? I get down based on what's going on inside of my head. And whether my homies was upset about it or not, I was upset about it. So I was definitely coming back to LA to deal with that. But my homies was very, very, very upset about this, So boom, like I say, once we had got it squashed, we had squashed it. But now that little bit was in the air right there still. You know what I'm saying? But dang, man, you still, man, old boy still say he did something to the homie. Or outside people looking in was like, dang, man, he said he did something to Cartoon Homeboy, though, and they squashing it, But I found out later on behind the scenes that it was a lie. Bald-faced lie. Now, first off, let me tell you, I'm not here to kick a man when he's down. That's not me. That might be other YouTubers, on some petty mess like that. I'm not here.
And I don't know the truth behind either way it go, but on another interview, G-Face had like changed his whole statements on that. It went from like he was stabbing dude up to where he was on the interview with the other dude from Avalon, Shooter. Remember when he had the interview with him up there at No Jumper 2? He was like, yeah, we was stabbing each other up. So I don't know how it went from he was stabbing dude up from Avalon and then he started saying they was stabbing each other up. So I'm just saying between him switching them stories up, I can definitely see what Cartoon is saying by that being a lie.
For that, all the allegations and all the things that they saying about him right now ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't care. That's his business. Whatever he got going on, if he told, if he didn't told, if he was informant, that's his business. Or the people that he affiliate with, that's their business. Not mine. So I'm not here to even speak on that. My thing is, I'm here to let since the cat's out the bag, let the world know he never stabbed my homeboy. Never. He didn't even really know my homeboy like that. He knew a name. He knew a name. As y'all can see through the paperwork and through everything that's being said now, that the whole time that he kind of lied about his little prison career, and from what they saying or what they hey, not me, I ain't got nothing to say about what they say. He was in PC when he was in prison. So my homeboy never was stabbed, but y'all hearing it now. I already knew because of conversations that we had behind the scene. Like I say, if I can get at you on the phone and
let me just kind of clear certain things up for y'all. Like if y'all not caught up with all this new G-Face situation, 1090 J-Cat dropped a video, and pretty much during that video, he was pointing out like so many different holes in G-Face stories that he be putting out there pretending to himself. Like, from when he went to jail, what he went to jail for, how much time he did, like just a lot of stuff just was pretty much opposite from what G-Face be saying. Now I don't know the truth, but I'm just putting that in here to show like this is what Cartoon is breaking down. You know what I mean? When he's saying that dude pretty much never even really met or had time to really be hanging with his homie.
If we can talk about it or get to the bottom of something, I'll do that. I don't have to put it on the internet just to appease the masses, just to make people in LA or around the world, feel like they know somebody, they in the loop. No, I don't care what y'all think for real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, man, I'm gonna handle my business according to how I see fit. I don't jump through hoops like you know what I'm saying, like little Reese's monkey or something to make other people think or feel a certain type way about me or whatever my section got going on. No, I don't care how you feel. But anyway, I was already let known that, man, you know what I'm saying, stab your homeboy, man. You know what I'm saying? Just talking. Fine, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I already knew it. The world at large didn't know it, but now the world at large knows it. You know what I'm saying? So, because I know a lot of people was,
And I ain't gonna lie, like if that it was already bad enough to like disclose that and put that out there or whatever the case may be, but for it to be like a lie, that's like even more crazy because it's like when you do that, you can make so many people upset and you can actually get put in a twist and have to, defend yourself, or somebody can hurt you or attempt to hurt you. So for you to just put that type of like energy out there and it's a lie, that just lets you know, like, man, like your mouth can either be your best friend or your own enemy against yourself.
had something to say up under their tongue about, like when G-Face was on No Jumper with one of my little homies from my section, from Avalon, and did a rap video in my set. You know what I'm saying? With the little homie. And a lot of people gonna be like, man, what? Man, he did this and that to one of his homeboys, and they let him come in they set. Okay, so now, like I say, wasn't finna speak on it because we don't look to prove nothing to nobody. We from
And you know what? I was wondering about that too. But like I said, when G-Face was in that interview with the younger dude from Avalon, he pretty much was just saying like a different twist in the story. You know what I mean? But I was kind of wondering like how was he able to be cool with him anyway, or even introduce himself to be cool with him, however it go, after he made those type of statements pertaining to somebody from Avalon.
Avalon. Man, what? Man, he did this and that to one of his homeboys, and they let him come in they set. Okay, so now, like I say, wasn't finna speak on it because we don't look to prove nothing to nobody. We from Avalon. You know what I'm saying? And that we prove something to each other, not to the world at large. But anyway, what it was, that the videos and all that old stuff, if
And you know what? Shout out to Cartoon, the way he conduct himself and the way he always like just upholding his standards when it come to him and Avalon. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if all and everybody from Avalon share that way of thinking or conducting themselves, but how Cartoon get on here and represent and try to, keep Avalon business and, just hold it to a certain standard. I just totally give him his respect for that. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people can take that advice and use that with their own self and whatever else they might be a part of.
it never would have took place if we had not already confirmed that old boy had never did nothing to no little homie from Avalon, period. Wasn't no stabbing, wasn't no nothing jumping on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that happened, period. That's why he was able to come over there and do a video with my little homeboy. And that's why my little homeboy was able to, rub elbows with the cat, because it was all a lie. The apologies were made. You know what I'm saying, man, my bad, man. I should have said that, I ain't, boom, okay, well, cool. No trip. We could have easily took to the airwaves way back then to try to prove something to the masses. But, for what? People gonna think what they gonna think. People gonna come to whatever conclusion they gonna come to on whatever they want to come to the conclusion on. So what? This YouTube junk, it has a 7-day shelf life, man. You can talk about something on Monday, And by the time that following Monday comes, man, it's forgot about. They done found something else to talk about. They done moved on. All the gang goofy.
Now, Cartoon definitely got a point, and I feel like that's a true statement, but I feel like it all depends on what's actually done or said on that YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that hit the internet, it could come and go like when, or it could stick there. You know what I mean? It all depends on what's said and what's done.
Stuff that I've seen in YouTube over the last 2 years, I see it. Nobody speak about that junk no more. They done moved on to some more gang goofy stuff. And they gonna move on to something else, and something else. You know what I'm saying? Each and every day, something new pops up to be spoke on in this YouTube metaverse. But yeah, man, I'll go ahead and put that little bit of enlightenment out there. So, it is what it is, But anyway, man, so it's me, your big partner, CARTOON53. Represent the gangsters, homie. The Avalon gangsters, real, you know what I'm saying? Peace. I'm out.